When installing a 400 amp 3-phase panel from a 480/277 switchboard, a neutral conductor is required, even if only 3-phase loads are being supplied. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, dictates the sizing and necessity of this neutral conductor. For a 3-phase, 4-wire system, the neutral conductor must be sized according to specific guidelines. If it's a 3-wire service or feeder, the neutral should be 100% of the phase conductor ampacity. However, in the case of a 4-wire service or feeder, which is typical for 480/277 volt systems, the neutral conductor ampacity can be reduced to 70% of the phase conductor ampacity. Since the example involves installing a 400 amp 3-phase panel, the phase conductor ampacity is 400 amps. Therefore, the size of the neutral conductor will be 70% times 400 amps, which equals 280 amps. Now, let's consider the reasons behind installing a neutral conductor, even when there are no anticipated single-phase loads. The primary reason is that the neutral conductor provides a return path for unbalanced currents and harmonics. Unbalanced currents can still arise even in predominantly 3-phase systems. This can occur due to various factors. Firstly, slight variations in the impedance of different 3-phase loads can cause unequal current distribution. Secondly, the presence of nonlinear loads, such as variable frequency drives, adjustable speed drives, electronic ballasts, or any equipment using switched-mode power supplies can inject harmonic currents into the system. Thirdly, imbalances within transformers themselves can also contribute to imbalanced currents. Harmonics are distortions in the waveform of the current, which can lead to several problems in an electrical system. These distortions can cause overheating of conductors, transformers, and other electrical equipment. They can also interfere with the operation of sensitive electronic devices and cause inaccurate readings on metering equipment. Furthermore, harmonics can increase the stress on insulation, shortening the lifespan of electrical components and potentially leading to equipment failure. The neutral conductor plays a crucial role in mitigating the effects of harmonics. It provides a low impedance path for harmonic currents to flow back to the source, thereby reducing their impact on other parts of the system. By carrying these harmonic currents, the neutral conductor helps to prevent overheating and other problems associated with harmonic distortion. In addition to handling unbalanced currents and harmonics, the neutral conductor also serves an important safety function. In the event of a ground fault, which occurs when a live conductor comes into contact with a grounded surface, the neutral conductor provides a path for the fault current to flow back to the source. This high fault current will then trip the circuit breaker or fuse, quickly disconnecting the circuit and protecting the system from further damage and preventing electrical shock hazards. It is essential to use either copper or aluminum conductors for the neutral. The neutral conductor should ideally be the same size as the other phase conductors, although the NEC allows for a reduced size in certain situations, as previously discussed. The neutral conductor must be properly bonded to the equipment grounding system. This bonding ensures that the neutral is at the same potential as ground, providing a low impedance path for fault currents to flow back to the source. The equipment grounding system typically consists of grounding electrodes, grounding conductors, and bonding jumpers. These components work together to create a safe and effective path for fault currents. In summary, even if a 400 amp 3-phase panel is supplying only 3-phase loads, the NEC requires the installation of a neutral conductor when feeding it from a 480/277 volt switchboard. The neutral conductor should be sized at 70% of the phase conductor ampacity, which in this case is 280 amps. The neutral conductor provides a return path for unbalanced currents and harmonics, mitigating their negative effects on the electrical system. It also serves as a critical safety feature, providing a path for fault currents to flow back to the source in the event of a ground fault. Always adhere to the NEC guidelines and best practices when installing and sizing neutral conductors to ensure a safe and reliable electrical system. Consider that nonlinear loads are increasingly common in modern electrical systems. These loads generate harmonic currents that can overload the neutral conductor if it is not properly sized. The NEC provides guidance on how to calculate the harmonic load and the neutral conductor and size it accordingly. In some cases, it may be necessary to increase the size of the neutral conductor beyond the minimum requirements to accommodate the harmonic load. The location of the neutral conductor within the raceway is also important. The NEC requires that the neutral conductor be run in the same raceway as the phase conductors. This ensures that the impedance of the neutral conductor is minimized, which is important for proper operation of ground fault protection devices. The neutral conductor should be clearly identified with white or gray insulation. This helps to prevent accidental connections to other conductors, which could create a safety hazard. Regular inspection and maintenance of the neutral conductor are essential to ensure its continued proper operation. Inspect the conductor for signs of damage, such as cracks, cuts, or corrosion. Test the insulation resistance of the conductor to ensure that it is still providing adequate protection. Tighten all connections to ensure that they are secure and free from corrosion. In addition to the NEC requirements, there may be local codes or regulations that apply to the installation of neutral conductors. Consult with a qualified electrical inspector to ensure that the installation complies with all applicable requirements. Proper installation and maintenance of the neutral conductor are essential for the safe and reliable operation of any electrical system. Neglecting these details can lead to equipment damage, safety hazards, and costly repairs. The NEC provides a framework for ensuring the safety and reliability of electrical installations. Adhering to these guidelines is crucial for protecting people and property from electrical hazards. Before commencing any electrical work, it is essential to have a thorough understanding of the NEC requirements. If unsure about any aspect of the installation, consult with a qualified electrical contractor or engineer. Consider the specific characteristics of the loads being served when sizing the neutral conductor. For example, if the panel is supplying a significant amount of single-phase lighting, the neutral conductor may need to be larger than the minimum requirement to accommodate the neutral current from the lighting loads. If the panel is supplying a large number of electronic devices, consider using a K-rated transformer to reduce the amount of harmonic current flowing in the neutral conductor. A K-rated transformer is designed to withstand the heating effects of harmonic currents. When selecting a neutral conductor, consider the ampacity rating of the conductor and the temperature rating of the insulation. The ampacity rating of the conductor must be sufficient to carry the calculated neutral current. The temperature rating of the insulation must be suitable for the ambient temperature in the location where the conductor is installed. Use appropriate connectors and termination methods when installing the neutral conductor. Ensure that the connectors are properly sized for the conductor and that they are compatible with the conductor material. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for installing the connectors. After completing the installation, test the neutral conductor to ensure that it is properly connected and that it is carrying the calculated neutral current. Use an ammeter to measure the current in the neutral conductor. Compare the measured current to the calculated current to verify that the conductor is properly sized. Document the installation of the neutral conductor, including the size of the conductor, the type of insulation, the ampacity rating, and the termination methods. Keep this documentation for future reference. When making any modifications to the electrical system, review the neutral conductor installation to ensure that it is still adequate for the new loads. If necessary, upgrade the neutral conductor to accommodate the increased load. The role of the neutral conductor is often misunderstood, even by experienced electricians. It is important to have a clear understanding of the functions of the neutral conductor and the NEC requirements for its installation. The neutral conductor is not simply a return path for current. It also plays a crucial role in mitigating harmonics and providing a path for fault currents. By understanding the importance of the neutral conductor and following the NEC guidelines for its installation, it is possible to create a safe and reliable electrical system. In addition to the technical aspects of neutral conductor installation, it is also important to consider the safety aspect. Always disconnect power to the circuit before working on any electrical equipment. Use appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves and safety glasses. Follow all applicable safety procedures. Electrical work can be dangerous, and it is important to take all necessary precautions to protect yourself from injury. Consider the impact of energy efficiency measures on the neutral conductor. For example, the use of LED lighting can reduce the amount of harmonic current flowing in the neutral conductor. However, it is still important to properly size the neutral conductor to accommodate any remaining harmonic current. The use of energy-efficient appliances and equipment can also reduce the overall load in the electrical system, which can allow for a smaller neutral conductor size. However, it is important to carefully evaluate the load characteristics before reducing the neutral conductor size. The NEC is constantly evolving to address new technologies and changing electrical practices. Stay up to date on the latest NEC requirements to ensure that the electrical installations are safe and compliant. Participate in continuing education courses and seminars to learn about new developments in the electrical industry. The NEC is a valuable resource for electrical professionals, and it is important to have a thorough understanding of its contents. Consult the NEC whenever questions arise about electrical installations. The neutral conductor is an integral part of any electrical system, and its proper installation and maintenance are essential for safety and reliability. By following the NEC guidelines and best practices, you can ensure that the electrical systems are safe, efficient, and compliant. Consider the long-term implications of neutral conductor sizing. While it may be tempting to minimize the neutral conductor size to save money, it is important to consider the potential for future load growth and the increasing prevalence of nonlinear loads. Oversizing the neutral conductor slightly can provide additional capacity for future needs and help to mitigate the effects of harmonic currents. Consider the use of active harmonic filters to reduce the amount of harmonic current flowing in the neutral conductor. Active harmonic filters are electronic devices that inject currents into the electrical system to cancel out harmonic currents. These filters can be effective in reducing harmonic distortion and improving the overall power quality of the system. Consider the use of shielded cables for sensitive electronic equipment to reduce the susceptibility to harmonic interference. Shielded cables can help to block electromagnetic interference from harmonic currents, which can cause malfunctions or inaccurate readings in sensitive equipment. Consider the impact of distributed generation on the neutral conductor. Distributed generation, such as solar panels or wind turbines, can inject harmonic currents into the electrical system. It is important to properly size the neutral conductor to accommodate these additional harmonic currents. Consider the use of surge protection devices to protect the electrical system from voltage surges caused by lightning or other events. Surge protection devices can help to prevent damage to equipment and reduce the risk of electrical fires. The neutral conductor is an important component of the surge protection system. Consider the use of ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, to protect personnel from electrical shock hazards. GFCIs are designed to detect small leakage currents to ground and quickly disconnect the circuit. The neutral conductor is an integral part of the GFCI circuit. Consider the impact of electric vehicle charging on the neutral conductor. Electric vehicle chargers can draw significant amounts of current, which can increase the load on the neutral conductor. It is important to properly size the neutral conductor to accommodate the increased load from electric vehicle charging. Consider the use of smart grid technologies to monitor and control the electrical system. Smart grid technologies can provide real-time information about the load on the neutral conductor and help to optimize the operation of the electrical system.